What's up, people? Today, I want to share with you guys a core variation I'm working on. But in order to do this, you are going to need some way to make your lower body mobile. Now, I have a longboard in my gym, number one, for screwing around. Number two, to use as a dolly to move heavy things like sandbags and kegs around and things like that. So you can use a skateboard, you can use a moving dolly, you can use furniture sliders. If you don't have anything like that, you can use rings that are suspended from the thing, or even nothing more than just a band to help suspend your legs. But once you're in that position, you're pretty much good to go. Now, all this came about because my boy Miles Taylor, who just so happens to be an athlete who has CP, has had a lifelong goal of doing 10 body weight push-ups. Now, up to about a couple months ago, he was only able to do 3 or 4, so we're really working a lot on his stability, and he's been working his butt off towards his goal in our training sessions every week. Now, because of his CP, we end up trying a lot of different things that might seem pretty asinine to a normal lifter. However, there is a lot of useful tools that come out of it, and I think this is one of them. So we found out that Miles, as well as myself, are very strong with our core in a straight line. And even if you start doing some sort of rotational exercise, as long as we keep our body tight, both of us are very stable and very strong. However, when you stretch that out and you started making the lower body a little bit more mobile and your spine started getting a little bit offline, we found that there was a very big weakness in our core strength. So I started having Miles do planks as well as push-ups with his feet on top of a skateboard, and I just kind of controlled back and forth so he didn't go too far, but he learned how to control his core in that fashion, which made him more stable, which made the push-ups a little bit easier. Figured if it's good enough for Miles, it must be good enough for me. So for me personally, I've been implementing this on my deadlift days, so I just keep the longboard near the bar. And then on my giant set, when it comes around to core variation time, I just simply put my feet up on the board, and then I put my hands in a normal deadlifting position. From there, I just kind of swivel back and forth like it's Shark Week. Sometimes I've done 10 reps each side. Sometimes I try to keep it up for like 30 seconds, trying different things, but trust me, it is challenging every single time, and it is working my core in a way that my core doesn't really get worked very often. Now, if you do find that your core is not quite ready for this, just try doing a plank with your feet on something like a skateboard. Then move on to push-ups, and then move on to actually swiveling your legs back and forth. And then from there, if you want to implement it on your deadlift day, you just hold on to the bar, and then you actually have to use your lat strength just like you're going to in initiating your setup for the deadlift. You need to keep your lats engaged to hold that bar into place while you're rotating your legs back and forth. And it becomes a super challenging ab, lat, whole mess that will help you cue for your next deadlift set, and it's really, really good. So if you guys do want to give it a try and mess around with it, or you come up with different variations or other ways to do it, and you want to share, go ahead and do that in the comment section down below. But hopefully some of you will find this helpful, and you find these quick tips just useful to help apply to your very next workout. So I thank you guys so much for absolutely everything you do and all the ways that you support the channel. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share, and all those weird things that I'm supposed to say. But until I do catch up with you, I will see you later. Man, I will catch up with you guys later in the week. Until I do about something amazing in your lives, keep working hard, people. Be nice to each other. It's always good with a mess up.